would be the daughter then, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh! What the fuck? I didn't know there was creatures down here. I should have. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's RicketyGames. I'm Sydney, and today we are here with the Sinking City Remaster. We have just taken at least a chunk out of the Esoteric Order of Dagon, who is disguised as a charitable organization known as Everyone's Obvious Duty. We did this because we are looking for the expedition leader, Professor Harriet Doe. She was kidnapped during the ambush when they found the seal down in the Cthulian-like temple we found below the ocean by Devil's Teeth, and we've been trying to figure out where she was taken. In order to find that out, we figured out who was responsible for it, and the EOD are the culprits. In order to take down this chapter of the EOD, we were recruited, more or less, by George Cavendish, Anna's ex-husband, who felt jilted by her leaving him to go give herself to the Order of Dagon. His jealousy and disapproval of her joining the EOD, on top of all the other things that they do as a bad cult, led him to want to poison their fish supply so he could poison their reputation around Oakmont. And we ended up siding with him and killing innocent people in the process, which is the lesser of evils, I suppose. It's still rough, but we don't want to help a cult, so we ended up helping George Cavendish. Because of those actions, we were able to get his contact within the EOD, who is rather higher up and who knows the whereabouts of where Professor Doe is being kept. He says that he can not only get us to the place that she's being kept, but to her specifically, and hopefully we can rescue her, but it comes with a cost. Fred is asking that we get him out of Oakmont and out of the EOD, so we have to find a way to get this poor man out of the city safely and away from the EOD and their horrible operation. So that is going to be our mission today. In order to do that, we have to talk to Robert Throgmorton, we have to report our findings about the EOD and catch him up on the case, and then we have to go find smugglers around town in Salvation Harbor, which is where Fred heard that there are people that could maybe get him out of the cult and out of Oakmont. So hopefully we can save Fred in the process, rescue Professor Doe, and find out more information about these psychic ongoings, this madness, and this rather Cthulian horror that's coming upon all of us here in Oakmont and the greater United States. Let's go talk to Robert Throgmorton for the main quest right now and see if we can't figure out what we need to do. Obviously, Robert Throgmorton is in Old Grove, so we have to go there. We do have a waypoint, so we should be totally fine to just zip zap zoop right over there with our fancy waypoint here. Here we go, Devil's Reef. We'll go through Coverside up to Old Grove here. This is Throgmorton's Manor, and this is the waypoint. So let's go talk to this man, catch him up on the EOD. I wonder if he knows about the Esoteric Order of Dagon, or if it's just sort of he doesn't care enough to know, or doesn't know at all. We'll find out. Oh, it is lovely weather here in Old Grove, rainy and foggy. Not quite full Silent Hill yet, but honestly getting there, so we can just waltz right in the manor doors. Talk to Mr. Throgmorton. Oh, the wake is still happening. There's more people than there were before. I thought this would have been wrapped up by now, but I guess it's hard to tell what the time scale is, if these are days or hours. I think it's hours, but we'll see. Hello, sir. I know who kidnapped Professor Doe.
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
EOD and Innsmouthers are not the same. Not all Innsmouthers are bad. Yes, both. Let's specify EOD, though.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yeah. I'm telling you that something needs to change. Yes, you're a bigot!
Well, that's how you're acting. The Innsmouthers didn't want to end up here, and they didn't do it to spite you. Your hatred leaves them no choice but to retaliate. Can't you see the vicious cycle here?
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
One man.
Not all.
Not all of them. If you keep tarring every Innsmouther with the same brush, you'll radicalize them. And then all this will happen again. The only reason the EOD gained power here is because Innsmouthers had nowhere else to turn. You have to stop being part of the problem.
Damn.
I shall try to think about what you have said.
Nice. Damn. Nice job, Reed. That's pretty ballsy of him for an employer. And remember, we only have power around town to access archives and stuff because of Throgmorton, so I'm honestly very proud of Reed. Standing up for what's right.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
At least he listened, I will say. Right? At least he listened. So there's that. Oh, that's quick. Oh, it's done. Okay, so we've got fathers and sons. Interesting. I thought Quid Pro Quo would continue to go through finding Harriet Doe, but I guess we solved that one. I should have wrapped it up last time then. Damn. So he didn't know about the Esoteric Order of Dagon, that's for sure. He just figured something was fishy about them because of his racism towards the Innsmouthers, but we are maybe getting him to see a different side. We'll see if his actions reflect his words and he actually thinks about this, and we'll also see if that thinking pans out to be something fruitful and he does actually end up listening to us, or if he just doubles down on his views. Time can only tell, but for now we've got a new quest. Obviously to help find Professor Harriet Doe, so we have to help Fred, which is what we were talking about before. Fred told me he knows where the EOD is keeping Professor Harriet Doe, the leader of the lost expedition I am seeking. He won't tell me the location until I arrange safe passage for him out of the city. He suggested using the local smuggling ring. He believes that the smugglers communicate secretly using advertisements for Salvation Harbor in the local newspaper. Most likely it's a message each week. So we have to go to the newspaper archives. Alright, back to the Chronicle and Miss Bland was her name, I believe. Alright. Let's go. Why does it feel dark out? Oh, now it feels light out. Interesting. We do have a fast travel point to the Chronicle, which is good. We are here in Old Grove, though, and I'd be very tempted to go see Herbert, which is the other side quest that he wanted, which was the delicate matter thing. Maybe we can smooth his feathers over by going to find his friend, Herbert Glover. So Throgmorton, if you don't remember, asked us to find this guy, Herbert Glover. They were supposed to have a meeting, and Herbert did not show up. He's an art dealer of some kind, and apparently this is very important to Throgmorton to find out what happened to Herbert Glover. So I guess while we're up in Old Grove, maybe we do this first before we forget to. Situated between Windhalf and Century Avenue. So that was up here. There's Windhalf and Century. I believe we put it here, but on Goldbridge Road. Okay, yeah. So Goldbridge Road, boom. There you go. So right up here. It's a street over from where I am at. It's a street over from where I'm at, but honestly, we're pretty close. So I think it's actually... Let's go ahead and do this. So we need to go up this way. And one street over to our left. And then up the road, really. It's not that far from Throgmorton, but of course he's gonna have someone else go do it. Alright, we're on the street up here now. I noticed that Old Grove is a little bit disheveled. Like, this is kind of the worst thing that I've seen here is this accident here. But most of the cars and roads and everything is more or less intact here in the Old Grove area, which is very interesting. So, seems relatively by design since it's an affluent neighborhood, but curious nonetheless. So, Herbert's house should be... Oh, shit. Could that be Herbert's house? Why would this one be burned down? The others are fine. We don't know which one is his house. Just that it's on this street. Oh, oh. There we go. Something bad's in this house. Interesting. Maybe nothing? Just something odd? Okay. We don't appear to get into the house. So maybe this is not Herbert's house? There's no H marked on the door, so it means not habited. That's interesting. I suppose that's good. If it's burnt down like that, I would hope that no one's in it. Not inhabited. Could it be anything this way? Oh, there's an H here. Could this be it? There is an H. I don't know if that means that it's necessarily Herbert's house, but we can hope. What's this shit on the windows, though? Time to pull the gun out. Never know what's inside.
The door won't budge.
Okay. Back. Climb over. Hopefully the windows just look like that and nothing horrible's happening inside. Back door.
The door won't budge.
Figures. Okay. There's a fire burning up there. So we can get in this house, but we can't? Is this not Herbert's house, maybe? It doesn't give a description much. Just that it's Goldbridge Road between Windhalf and Century. And there's a bunch of houses here, so I guess we go to all of them, maybe? But I'm guessing the one with the symbols on it are the ones that we can... Oh, there's a symbol on it, so maybe this is Herbert's house? Whoa, shit. It is his house. And I'm out of bullets already. Herbert's toast, then. Oh, I picked up a shotgun? Since when? When did I pick up a shotgun? Well, not for you guys. Okay, we got that guy. Hold up. Let me take medicine before I drop dead. I like that. Oh, there's a bunch of them. They drop. Ooh, he's out here. What's up, buddy? That was a warning shot. Toast. Kick my ass. I really gotta. Oh. Is that from my mind or is that from the house? Because that's questionable. Hi, Bert. What's up, buddy? Anything for me in here? If there's monsters in his house, that's not a good sign.
The door won't budge.
Fair enough. Francis Throgmorton is now single. What?
Why keep a 40-year-old newspaper article?
Francis Throgmorton, the city's darling scholar and adventurer, is once again an eligible bachelor. Further text as unreadable. Interesting. Letter to Mr. Throgmorton. Mr. Throgmorton, It is with the deepest regret that I must inform you that the price for the piece you have requested has changed once again. The demand for it has increased, and now it is triple that which we agreed earlier. I know this is the second time that I have raised the price, but the extreme circumstances of the flood make each piece almost invaluable to me, as I cannot replenish my collection. Herbert Glover. So he had something he was trying to sell. He's raising the price on it even after agreed price? Kind of shitty business. But this is something that Robert Throgmorton cares enough about to pay that price? And to see if he's okay because he wants the piece? Maybe he doesn't care about Herbert, he just wants whatever he's got.
Door won't budge.
This has an H on it though. So that's interesting. Okay, we've got an upstairs and a downstairs. Shall we go down? Not much of a down. Take all the items I can get though. Oh, alright, here we go. Seems like a regular deal down here. What is this? Pistol round? We'll take it. Speaking of pistol, let me reload it so that we're ready for anything that comes around the corner. Bit of an office, maybe, where he keeps his stock. Nice. I'll take it. Statue's head. What did I take that for? This is wine. Fuck ton of wine, alright. Maybe not a collections room then? Oh. Oh. It's a bit concerning. It's probably why you have monsters in your house. Alright, going up. Interesting. I didn't mean to zoom that close. There we go. Maybe some of the art pieces that he collects. Sounds like something. You hear it? Is that... Oh, is it just the candle? It is. Just the candle burning. That's funny. Alright, what do we got going on? Stuff for me to loot. We'll always take it. Interesting. Another door. Little desk with antiquities in it. Piano. Oh, he's fucking dead. Oh, he's fucking dead.
Eyes still wide open. Guess he didn't see the killing blow coming.
Definitely not. But he had his gun out? So he was suspicious of something, and then someone killed him before anything could happen? Oh shit. This is gonna be a whole case. The mirror.
What's that? Looks like they're short a full set. One of the mirrors was taken.
Oh, was it a looking glass of some kind? Interesting.
Huh. That's a lot of warning shots.
I will say so. Shots in the mirror. Blood here. Footsteps out? Uh-oh, I see the mind's eye is coming at us.
Only slight scratches around the keyhole. Whoever broke in knew how to pick a lock.
Okay, so they looted his safe? They did, it's empty. Yeah, I see the mind's eye. I'm just getting my bearings. Oh, we can recreate things already. Interesting. Okay, but in this room, there's a mind's eye. Oh, I see it. Where is it? Here? Oh.
I'll find out why the old ape wants you so bad.
A mirror. Okay. Interesting. So the piece that went up in price is a mirror. The very mirror that was stolen from here. Interesting. And this is just the stairwell? Alright. Let's recreate events. So, the dead body.
Squint, run! Oh, okay. I've killed him.
So he had his gun out already, so he was suspicious of something. You see that right there? They didn't mean to kill him, but they did. He's running holding the mirror, presumably. Or it's here. So they put it down? Interesting.
Easiest gig in this district. You grab the mirror. I'm gonna go see what other loot we can take from Mr. Moneybags here.
Okay. So they came for the mirror specifically, but they got greedy to go see what else they could grab. And, they must have been hired specifically for the mirror. And definitely not by Throgmorton stealing it because of the price, because otherwise he would know what happened to Herbert. Unless he did hire them and they killed him accidentally, that just didn't tell him.
Who are you? What in K's name are you doing in my house?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, so he went to go find whatever he could. He picked the lock on the safe and got caught. So, okay, I think it's this first.
Easiest gig in this district. You grab the mirror. I'm gonna go see what other loot we can take from Mr. Moneybags here.
Okay, so they got greedy. He goes to the safe.
Who are you? What in K's name are you doing in my house?
Okay. And then they run out in a panic because it's just supposed to be a theft, easy theft, right? And they accidentally kill him.
Squint, run! Oh, okay. I've killed him.
Two men broke in to steal a mirror. One of them, Squint, cracked the safe, but Glover discovered him and shot him. Second one killed Glover.
Oops. Ay. My sanity. Okay, so we got what we needed here. Not everything. Interesting. Okay, so is there more shit to find? Probably.
Huh. That's a lot of warning shots.
Let me see if I can find whatever it is that they're thinking that I've missed. Well, not thinking, they're telling me, but my guess is it's something with the door downstairs. But we'll see. Should we examine the body a little bit more?
Eyes still wide open. Guess he didn't see the killing blow coming.
Nope. Okay, let me do a little bit of a once around and see what else there might be, and then we'll leave. Oh, right here. Statue's head. I replaced it.
The door won't budge.
What did that do, though? Oh. Oh, there's something in here. That opened the door! What the heck? Extra things for me. First aid kit I'll take. Interesting, okay. And this door...
The door won't budge.
is locked. Is there a puzzle for it? Yeah, still looking for that. I wonder if it's just items.
The door won't budge.
Alright, I don't see anything in here. We're just leaving behind items, so I don't know if that is the green question mark. That's what's missing for making this green. Magnifying glass, excuse me. My guess would be that there's still evidence here, but I scoured the walls and all the items that I could look around and I didn't see anything. But it's not the worst. As far as the case goes, though, we want to go to the police archive to find out if there's a thief named Squint that we can look up. Okay, that's interesting. And then we need to go to the Chronicle to go look up the main quest. So we got a lot of research to do. Let's go out then. There's gotta be a waypoint around here, no? Let me see if I can find it above us. And then maybe we can teleport to the Chronicle and do that, and the police archives. I'm sure Lions will be very happy to see me. Ah, here we go. Fast travel point for new place. Old Grove North. Sick. Alright. Let's use it. Let's go down to my little boat teleported here. Yeah, this place is completely relatively undisturbed compared to literally everywhere else. There's something going on up here. We don't know what though. I'm sure we'll make it there, don't worry. So the newspaper is in Coverside, as is the Oakmont Police Department, so let's go to Coverside West. Looks like the police department is closer, so let's go there first for Herbert, and then we can go research the newspaper with Professor Joe. For the smugglers, for Fred. Police department. Hello, Lions. Definitely hates us. Sorry, buddy. Alright, over this way. Here it is. Let's change our quest, make sure that we're on the right one. Alright, police archive. Frogwares asked me to find Glover, his address, the letter, the picture of the mirror. Interesting. Here we go. Squint. Yeah, so Squint is the what we're looking for. So we're looking for property crimes, maybe? Suspects. And then probably Old Grove, because he mentioned in this district when we were in the retrocognition. Hey! Phillips O'Connell. The police file. Alias, his alias obviously is Squint. He's male. Age 46. Residence unknown. Numerous burglaries in Old Grove. Breaking and entering. And tax evasion are his crimes. So burglaries and tax evasion. Got it. Possible associates, Sydney Stokes. Hey. And no alias for that one. Oh, right. So, we have that. Are we going to take this to Throgmorton or to the police? Oh, there's more. For Sydney Stokes, male, 21. So he's considerably younger than Squint. Resident Oakmont, Massachusetts, Northern Salvation Harbor, west of the intersection of Moreland Road and Salvation. Crimes, jaywalking, lollygagging, and jury duty dodging. So, Sydney Stokes is more or less newer to crime and not doing as horrible things as Philip O'Connell here, Squint is, but that's interesting. So, I guess we'll go find Sydney Stokes at Salvation Harbor, west of the intersection of Moreland Road and Salvation Road. And we need to go to Salvation Harbor anyway because that is allegedly where the smugglers are. So maybe we can knock this out too. Salvation Road is here. There's Moreland Road. Okay, so this is the intersection. West of it, though. So, maybe over here-ish? Something like that? Interesting. Alright. Back to the casebook. Let's hit the Chronicle for the main mission. And find out who these smugglers are in Salvation Harbor. And then I suppose we can go there. Confront the smugglers, maybe get Fred away out of here, and then additionally find out if Sydney Stokes knows anything about Squint and where we can find him. Because I'm sure we want Squint more than we want Sydney Stokes. But we probably want both. Alright, here we are, Oakmont Chronicle. We can go hang out with Miss Bland if she's available to talk. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Stay safe.
Alright, you too. Archives it is, then. Alright, Fred's Demand. Salvation Harbor. Advertisements in the local newspaper. So we're looking for after the flood, potentially. We definitely want advertisements. And then Salvation Harbor. Right here. Yeah, baby! Toothless Bob's Wake. The time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey. This time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroad of Calm Shore Street and Salvation Road in Western Salvation Harbor. Well, that's an address if I haven't seen it. At least as much of an address as we're gonna get in this game. So... let's put it on our map. Seven Oaks Bar in Western Salvation Harbor. So over here. Kind of close to where we were looking at right here. With Herbert's case. So at the intersection of Calm Shore and Salvation Road, which is, it looks like right here maybe? Okay. So there's a bar here in this area called the Seven Oaks Bar. Let's go. I don't think we have any waypoints. Oh, nope. Nope. Yeah, no waypoints. I was about to say I lied, but I just opened it to cover his eyes. So we gotta go boating and walking and journeying and Alright, so let me walk my way down there. And I'll see you there. Doing all the walks. And now we're boating. Just a man in his boat. Boating it up. Hey! Watch where you're boating here. I was driving. Just a straight shot, more or less. Just keep going down this here highway. Boatway? Waterway. Sailing. What the fuck? Is that a tree up there? Yeah. I don't know what that is. Looks like a giant tentacle. Sailing, sailing. Na 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 na. Alright, we are almost there, so should be able to dock at the end of this road. Taking out all the debris with me. Alright. Salvation Harbor. This place looks somehow worse than Grimhaven Bay. Less people, too. My boat's fucked up. I'm good. No cults. We're good on cults, you know? We're chill. We're looking for a bar. I think it's at the end here. They said intersection, Seven Oaks. I see a waypoint. Yeah, baby. Oh, and somebody just zapped into existence right there. Oh, Seven Oaks. Damn. 1685. That's pretty cool. They got a whole ship's bow there. Sick. Alright, let me in. We're looking for some smugglers. My best buddy, Fred, needs out of here.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I came for Toothless Bob's wake.
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Maybe I can do you for... I worked for Frogwares. I don't think it's going to be a good idea to talk about.
Actions speak louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Alright.
Bye.
I think he's talking about alcohol. Interesting. I love everybody's harmonica digs. Kicking ass. Can I loot your bar? Ugh. Everywhere. Nothing for me down here, surprisingly. Alright. What about upstairs? Anything interesting? Toothless Bob's Wake? Looks surprisingly like the other bar that we found Lewis Flynn in. Remarkably, almost exactly the same. Alright. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go find the package. So, here we go. I'm sure it's somewhere here in Salvation Harbor, I hope. Bartender can arrange a meeting with the smugglers in return for finding out what happened to his courier. We need to grab a crate containing the water of life if we don't actually find the courier, who's probably totally dead. Went missing after visiting a house on Levy Coffin Avenue. Grimhaven Bay? Oh. I was hoping it'd be in town. Grimhaven Bay. Okay, we got Levy Coffin right here. Not far from the crossroad with Marsh Avenue. That is so not helpful. Okay, so this is the crossroad. But it says Western Grimhaven Bay. Oh. Western Grimhaven Bay. So maybe something more closer this way. Or maybe at the end here? Whatever, it's this area. We'll be fine. But I'm in Salvation Harbor. And not far from... a delicate matter. That was... right up here. So... if I walk up this way and then take my boat, then we could reach Sydney Stokes' house, which could be interesting. So it's like to my left and then straight ahead. Let's do that while we're here, and then we'll go to Grimhaven Bay. I know we'll be back, but you know. Oh, danger? Of course it is. Time to hop right in. We're just gonna run through and grab stuff. We're not gonna go crazy. Holy shit! We grabbed it, we grabbed it, we grabbed it, we grabbed it. Leave! Woo! Nice. Didn't get a single smack. Alright, so straight ahead to the right. With my little boat here. Nice. I'm not in a fighting mood today. I'm tired. I do appreciate that some of the debris moves because of the eels, the man-eating eels that are in the water. So straight up. Straight shot. Why is my boat sideways? All I did was turn around. There we go. Kind of. Not really. Is it right here? Right here. Get me off this boat. We're a little drunk. There we go. Thank goodness. Whew. Canted angle is something. Alright, so straight ahead to the left. Interesting, interesting. So this way, there's a waypoint. That's nice. And then just one of the houses over here. Yeah, it just says west of the intersection. So I'm gonna assume it's maybe this one with the H on it. But we saw how well that went with Herbert's house, so. Hey, we found it. Time to loot the place. Hello, Mr. Stokes.
I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is.
Truly, as Mr. Cakey put it, Oakmont's classic surf and turf all in one go. Ugh. Fucked. Oh, there's a note. Mr. Stokes, The price for a separate burial of your mother, Martha Stokes, is 30 bullets. The morgue cannot give you a discount. There are more requests for burials than we have resources or manpower to satisfy. You must make the payment in 2 weeks or we will have to inter your mother in a mass grave. Oof. So maybe that's why he turned to a life of crime. What the hell? It's his mom. Yep, it's his mom.
Rest in peace.
That's very sad. We took the bullets! I didn't realize that's what we were doing! Oh, fuck! Damn, I got an achievement for being a monster, though. I took the bullets! That's so shitty. I did not mean to do that. I didn't realize that's what that was. I wouldn't have taken it. Well, he's a thief, though, so... But we know why, which is really sad. Don't touch me. Woo! Don't raise a little finger to me. Get out of here. More, or no? We're good. Hell yeah, I didn't have to waste a bullet on you fuckers. I prefer it. Alright. Alright. The fact they puddle up and then leave is nasty. I feel kind of bad that I took the bullets, but... You know. Oh, he's dead anyway. I don't feel bad anymore. Damn, someone fucking killed him. Same knife, just like the Herbert guy. So maybe his partner killed him? Squints?
Looks like Squint was having a bad day. Survived getting shot just to be stabbed to death. But who did it?
Oh, that is Squints. Oh, shit. My bad, my bad. Okay, just drink. Unless... Oh.
Oh, Ma. I killed him. What have I done? What in the world have I done?
Okay, so he was drinking, flipping out that he had killed Herbert. Squints came in, what, riled him up? And he flipped out and stabbed him too? There's something here. Probably the body, yeah? Oh, it's the knife.
At long last, I'll fix what that old ape lover Francis did to you.
What the fuck? I'll fix what that old ape lover Francis did to you? So she wants the mirror to get back at Francis Throgmorton? I have so many questions. She's got a boot and a shoe on. Who are you and when did you enter the picture? The woman who took the mirror. Shit's going crazy. By the way, the longer I use the mind's eye, I've realized it actually drains my sanity while I'm using it. So, that's something to know. I didn't really realize that before. Anything here? Nope. Okay. So was the woman our lead? And there's no recreation of events? Right on the shrimp. Right on the shrimp cat. Ew! Alright, interesting. An unknown woman took possession of the mirror the thieves stole from Glover's residence. She killed Phil O'Connell, also known on the street as Squint. She said that she'd fix what Francis had done. She may look old, but there's not a frail bone in her body and still more than capable of murder. So Sydney is still missing, then. What do we do about that? There's got to be something... Yeah, we're still looking for evidence here, I figured. Because we need to do, what, a reconstruction of events, no? Oh. Something here? Oh. The birds, the crow. Secret wall again? Oh god.
Fuck! Get away from the... Oh, thank the gods. I thought you were another monster.
It's Sydney!
Sydney Stokes, I presume.
Aye, that's right. Do I know you?
Don't think so. I'm here about Herbert Glover. I believe you know him. Or, should I say,
Knew
him.
Okay.
Nice trick with the wall. How'd you manage it?
It wasn't me. She put the wall there with some kind of hocus pocus.
Oh. So that answers the situation with the walls, because we had this in the expedition headquarters as well, and with the EOD. I've been wondering how people have been navigating these kind of secret walls, and if it's just, is it a secret wall, or is it like a hallucination? It is a secret wall, so people are actually putting them there using spells. So that is something that is very legitimate and a part of the world, and people are using this magic to help disguise their actions. So that's a nice confirmation. So who is this woman?
You said she put the wall here. Who is she?
She's our employer. I don't know her name or anything. She promised us a good payout for a simple job, and I fell for it like a chump.
All the above. We know what the job was, steal the mirror. We know that she took it.
Come on, paint me a picture. What did this woman look like?
She was tall and thin, very thin, just skin and bones. Mean like a rattlesnake. That's all I can remember. I didn't look too close at her.
What did she hire you to do?
The job seemed simple enough. Go to the collector's house, grab some fancy mirror, and then hoof it out of there.
So where's this fancy mirror
She has
now?
She took it. When me and Phil met her with the goods, they got into a big blowout and she shivved him. Okay, what am I to do now? Phil was the idea guy, I'm just a sap.
Were you hired to kill the collector too? Or was that just for laughs?
Accident. We're scared.
I swear to Kay, it wasn't part of the plan. It was an accident. The guy started shooting at us and I panicked.
You panicked? Really? That's your excuse?
Oh, please, as Kay is my witness, I didn't mean to kill anyone. I'll give you everything. I have. Just let me walk.
I mean, I understand why he's doing this, right? He wants to pay for his mother's funeral, but he committed to a life of crime in order to do so instead of doing favors around town like we could have done, right? On top of that, he accidentally killed a man, and looks like he's kind of doubling down on a life of crime, saying that he's not the ideas guy and all that jazz. I don't know. His motives are very sad, and I definitely understand where he's coming from, that doesn't give you an excuse to be a criminal.
Well, you've had quite a night. Break-in, theft, and manslaughter. I'm gonna have to report this.
Please, I'll get the char for this.
You should have thought of that before you killed a man.
Yeah, genuinely. Alright, so we found him. Hidden in the corner? Trapped there, maybe? All evidence collected. Yeah, baby. I don't know what it was in Herbert's house for some reason. I just did not find it. So I guess that means we can go back to Robert Throgmorton. Yep, I should return to Throgmorton to tell him what I found. Sydney Stokes, along with Phil Squint O'Connell, were hired by a strange woman to steal a specific mirror from Herbert Glover. Stokes accidentally killed Herbert during the robbery. They later met with the woman at Sydney's place, where she killed Phil, took the mirror, and locked Sydney inside. Sydney couldn't remember much of her in detail, except that she was an old, thin woman with a bad temper. Yeah, that's that. There's that. Alright, so that wraps up that case more or less. I bet you Throgmorton probably definitely knows who she is. And she's someone related to Francis Throgmorton. That's for sure. Maybe an ex-wife or the actual wife and he was having an affair with Herbert or something. I don't know. Something to that effect though. Alright, where am I? At the waypoint here, which is good. Let's go to Grimhaven Bay and do our favor for our smugglers. Alright, here we are in Grimhaven Bay. I actually realized that I have a Grimhaven Bay South waypoint because I came over here looking for something else that was related to one of the other cases and realized I was in the wrong direction. I ended up finding this waypoint. This is close to where we need to go, more or less, so we should be good here. This is where we usually go, where Vince is and all that. But let's find our parcel package and most likely dead courier, shall we? So, he said this direction. This is an infested area, though. Wait, I have a shotgun. Woo! Toast. What the fuck? Get me out of here! What is that sound? How? There's no way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. I thought I got out of it, did I not? I'm gonna go around the area to the exact opposite side. Maybe it's somewhere over here. There's no compass on the map, so it doesn't really help you in terms of directions. I was just going with up, down, left, right, but it might be different. Okay, almost there.
Knock it off.
Okay, this is Levy Coffin Avenue. So this is the other side of the infected place. I don't think they would put a mission in an infected place. But there's nothing on the other side. Maybe here? Ooh, this looks promising. Hey! Okay, so I am right to say that they don't send missions, direct missions, into infested areas. Those are just optional areas that are there if you want to fight and get items. So that's good to know. Alright, we gotta find out what happened to the courier. I'm sure something is gonna come out and fight me. So let's get a little bit ready for that. And not die 1,000 times. Alright, got some casings. Oh yeah. Where? We got it. Not a good chance that our courier's alive, though. This looks very similar to other spaces that we've been in, with slightly different debris. Alright, let's drop down. Who needs the stairs? Not us. Oh, I heard something else. Oh, no? Oh, shit. But there's something here. Secret wall? Whoa. Secret stash? Secret stash. Whoa, maybe this is how I'm missing stuff. That's the whiskey crate! Oh, sick. So they were making it. They were making their own alcohol down here, the moonshine, right? For the Prohibition era. So, okay, that makes sense. So we got what we needed. Damn, what happened?
The blood's almost dry.
So the courier, not a regular courier. Gasoline. Yeah.
Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Yeah, it looks like they set the fucker on fire. Maybe he tried to double cross them? Ooh.
I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
Yeah. Ooh. Do we care to do reconstruction around here? Probably not. We got the crate, so I don't think we much care. Oh, we didn't get all the evidence, though, so maybe we do. And we can at least find out the full picture of what happened. That's a possibility. We still have an upstairs to get to as well. Nasty, though. So let's go up. Ooh. And get items, of course. Please and thank you. Also, can we make... I need health kits. Hell yes. We can only have 3 of each. Health kits and antipsychotics. Nice. Cool. And can I take any more? A little bit, not too much. Oh. Nice. My little shovel does a lot. Metal scrap. Sick. Okay. We'll take it. More shell casings and gunpowder. Always need that. And then we've got the operations going on here. Or we just looted. Okay, sick. I got alcohol, so let's make some more... The grenades are more helpful, but we need cordite and rags, so I think we can make... Oh no, we need rags. And we can only make 3 traps. Okay, interesting. But I can increase that if I do our skills, which I should actually look at. Oh, we have some knowledge points. Nice. Hell yeah. Alright. So 2 additional shotgun shells into the shotgun would be nice. Definitely want to do that. Set traps twice as quickly would be useful too, because the traps do have the potential to kill people. Gain more experience from all sources, I think might be really good. Remain sane for much longer would be really good too. More experience, I think. And then we can get the rest of these quicker. Alright. Lore, we're fine. Alright. What else is in here, if anything? Still haven't found everything here. Nothing up here? Nothing on the desk? Oh.
Left by something heavy with wheels.
Is that the last thing I needed to find? Yes, I hear it. Straight at the stairs. I walked right over it, my dumbass.
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Okay.
No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
Oh, the dude in a wheelchair.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get him, boys.
So the courier snitched?
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Time to figure this out.
Okay, so maybe he was caught trying to be in here to expose the operation of the alcohol.
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
He gets caught?
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get him, boys.
They drag him.
No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
They beat him. And then they burn him.
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Alright, murder in the basement. Alright, that's what we were missing. Why am I going nuts? I guess from the mind's eye. That's probably why. Alright, we got it, baby. All evidence collected. Now we can leave. Alright, let's get back to the guy. Hello, sir. I got your package.
Here's your water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
Please and thank you.
Bye.
Can't carry any more bullets.
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him talking to the cops, and, well, they made it pretty savage.
What? Okay, I'm dead. He might think I was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
I don't care. Tell me what I want. Can I help somehow? Well,
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Okay, thanks.
alright.
Bye.
Bye! So that's good. So that means that we can meet with the smugglers. But the guy in the wheelchair that we saw murder the other guy, which seems to be a whole operation, they are... he's the one who also leads the smuggling operation in and out. So that makes sense, obviously, because they're smuggling alcohol. But if we want to smuggle something more, we're going to have to deal with them anyways. Rendezvous point on an alley on Windmill Ave between Octopus Ave and Skipper Road on Salvation Harbor. Question: what does one do with a dog? The answer is the dog is rabid, so it must be killed. That must be a password? Salvation Harbor, so southern Salvation Harbor, so down here. Skipper Road and Octopus Road. Okay, here it is. Windmill Avenue between Octopus and Skipper, of course. So it's right back where we were with the previous thing, with the bartender thing. So we don't need that anymore. So this one, so we gotta go right back to where we were and take a boat, little hop, skip in a boat over here, and meet with these smugglers. Should we be giving this information to Fred and just let him figure it out from there? Why do we have to set all this up so far? He wanted a way out. This is a way to get in contact with the smugglers, no? Back to our waypoint. A lot of back and forth, but that's how it goes, especially with detective work, right? This clue, this lead, that lead. Go check this again. Go check that again. And we're back. Alright. We need to go immediately over here. Back to the boat, which I think is beyond this. Straight down here, if I'm not mistaken. And then take the boat pretty much straight shot to Skipper Road, at least the rest of it, and then this little alleyway up here. So straight shot. Should be good. So it should be here, and then it should be a little alleyway.
punish the wretched by sending terrors unnamed,
Where am I? Opposite.
creeping from the abyss below.
Something like up here. It wouldn't be here, would it? Oh.
Hey fella,
It is.
what do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
Kill it because the dog is rabid.
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Come with us.
We have no choice. I'll go by myself. Lead the way.
Just take me to your boss.
I cause trouble. You're in their territory. We found the boss. Smuggler's hideout. Okay. Hello.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
We gotta talk to Papa.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want? And let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
Got it. I'm a private eye. Or Charles Reed. They'll know who I am because news travels fast around here, evidently. Private eye.
Let's just say I'm a private detective and leave it at that.
Cocky, ain't you? So be it, kid. I have a pretty good idea who you might be. You were working for Throgmorton, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you want?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
Of course.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape lover, Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid. Now, I have a job needs doing.
Of course.
But it needs to stay between the two of us.
Okay, what do I need to do?
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter.
One of the Grand
Rightful
family.
head of the Carpenter family. Second thing. Someone tried to kill me a week ago.
Oh.
You're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them. And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option.
It explains why he's so
I want
nice.
to try to do things differently.
Because he's like super chill for a crime boss situation. Alright, so tell me how it happened.
Alright, color me interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet. I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver. And I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw loose.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face and walking out my front door like all was well with the world. So I decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
So someone tried to kill him somehow. They succeeded in at least knocking him out. They rolled up in a carpet and sent him to the morgue, thinking that he was dead. But they were faking his death in terms of they had someone else pretending to be him, maybe to throw off suspicion for the time of death or something like that. Or to buy time for something else to happen. Interesting.
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident. After that, only bits and pieces. I remember writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
Okay.
And I suppose that diary's still in your manor.
Exactly, kid. In a strongbox in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
Okay. Have you tried doing something? Any suspects?
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
Okay.
So where would I find the city's crematorium?
Of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
Thank you. Have you tried doing something that just seems really stupid? Like, I think he's doing something now, but I don't know. It feels like a weird thing to ask, but...
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
I got it.
Okay. Why do you use a wheelchair? Why do you have confidence in your son? These are really odd questions.
It appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy?
Yeah, really? Such a rude question.
I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple answer.
You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually. Of course, we've had our differences. Especially about the family business, but he would never hurt a fly, let alone me.
I don't know.
Goodbye.
If he's in succession, it might be him. Okay, interesting. Cases upon cases. So this is the father and son's case. This makes sense. This is the bigger picture here. Okay, so we've got his testimony. We've got the double. So we've got to get to the manor in southern Old Grove, of course. Of course. Where else would it be? On Goldbridge Road between Century Avenue and Hill. Oh, right here. Landed right on it. Nice. Okay, so that's one waypoint, but there's another place we need to go, which is the crematorium. Name is listed as Jack White. Oh, do we not need to go there? Oh no, we do. Okay, it's here. Reed Heights. Oh shit. All the way up to the creepy place. Up here. We haven't been up here yet. On the corner of Wayne Road and Phillips Street. Oh no, I guess we have been over here because of the university. I didn't realize it was all one big thing. Damn, it was a big chunk. Okay, so maybe there's Wayne Road and Phillips. So right here? Damn, that is far. Holy shit. Okay, well, we are already on that side, this side, and the waypoint is here. So let's go ahead and go to, I guess, this waypoint and hit the crematorium first, and then we'll go to the manor. Very interesting, though. It's a whole thing. Oh, we've got a whole room here. Anything we can loot? Not really. I wouldn't want to cross these guys either. Whoop.
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two.
just like the old days.
Yeah, top marks for quantity, but so much for quality. Even my gear's in better shape.
Nice. We'll grab some stuff for ourselves. Very nice. Alright, we could have come down the stairs, but we didn't. And then, I guess we go out the front door. We can go down here. Oh, shit. What the heck? What's going on down here?
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brute will be here any minute.
What the fuck? In the basement? What's going on in here? I love this shit in coffins. For us. That's just for us. That's just loot. Okay. But why is there a body down here? Is this just random? That's weird. There's a body down there and I'm partly investigating it. That's hilarious. Well, I guess we go out the door. I don't know what that's for. Oh, okay. Nice. So directly behind me is the waypoint. Go do what we need to do rather than investigating random bodies. My bad. It's this way. Can't read a map today. Directly up. And then we'll go to the crematorium first. Where's the waypoint? Further. Further up. Here we go, right here. Boop. Alright, up we go to this area. Get to this crematorium. It's gonna be very interesting. What a whole situation going on. Poor Professor Doge is being held somewhere. We're just on chase after chase after chase. Alright, we need to go... Wait, that was weird. Brutus is never gonna change. After he regains power over his family, he'll just continue as he always has. Murder will just be the start. A brush with death could make him more compassionate and see how precious life is. I don't know this guy. I mean, let's hope for a second chance, but I don't know, it's a bit weird. I've met him once. I need to go straight ahead. Down the road. All the way down. Walking and rolling. Whoa. City Archive? Look at that.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
That's kind of crazy. This looks like a very official building. Built by O. Marsh in remembrance of the Innsmouth tragedy. May the sea be kind to you. Wow. Crazy. That's nice. Obed Marsh from the Innsmouth book. Alright, here's our boat. So I think we need a straight shot. Yeah. Kind of down this way. Should be on the corner here. I guess here? Oh yeah. Crematorium, damn. All by its lonesome. Creepy. By a graveyard? That figures. Oh boy, here we go. Crematorium. Found it. Oh boy. Already got a full casket. Interesting. There's no front desk. Office floor 2. Gotcha. Alright. So we need to get upstairs. Wherever that is. Oh shit. There's a whole thing right here. A dumbass missed this. Okay. We've got, I think, the slides for the coffins, I see. Alright. So what do we got here? The whole morgue. Is this the guy they shot maybe down here? Or are we just looking for where he was? The toe tag was Jeremiah White. Oh, there's a lower basement? Oh god. That's an elevator type thing. Crematorium registry. Last week, person on duty, James Warren. List of deceased, unidentified corpses. Cremated. J. Huss cremated. S. Cole to be cremated. V. Black to be cremated. Jack White to be cremated urgently. So they sent him... They sent the boss guy here hoping that he would be cremated alive. That's fucked up. This week, person on duty, Robert Taylor. James Warren sick on leave since last week. List of deceased. 16 unidentifiable corpses cremated. M. Jane cremated. Okay. Interesting. New Mind Palace. The shift schedule. Okay, interesting. So James could be in on it. Oh, and we got keys. Nice. Alright, let's can we get down here? Can't carry any more stuff. We do need the new upgrade for things. Oh. Note on the door. I locked up and left early today. The keys are on the table. P.S. This morning I heard Wylebeasts near the cemetery. Be careful. Ooh. The second basement is fucked up. But I was gonna say it's probably where they do the burning. So that's what we were seeing. Oh. Is that just for us? It's fucked up. Okay, we've got bodies. Oh, what is that? Ugh. What's on the floor?
Whoever held this poker has got to be covered in slime.
Ugh. You look at the slime all over the floor. Ugh. Is it supernatural slime or is it like oil? Something to help them burn more. Or drug them or something. Oh, I see. What? I shot that! Garbage. 2 bullets. Ugh, the slime's in here. Ugh.
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. Ugh, it stinks.
Why so slimy? Shell casings, we'll take it. Okay, interesting. What is this?
Ugh, it reeks to high heaven.
That's the carpet.
What is this stuff?
That's the carpet he was rolled in. Yeah, what is the slime? That's nasty. Is that everything?
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy.
Don't get on the floor.
It stinks.
Okay, I guess that's it down here. Maybe upstairs. Oh, 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 oh. There's more.
Ugh, what a stench.
What is this stuff? Do we follow it, maybe? Doesn't seem to be anywhere else.
And judging by the dried blood and the dent on the shovel, it was used as a weapon.
Oh. There's two things on it. The tip and the end here. Oh. Oh, that was it. Hello, retrocognition. Show me things. Smacked him?
What by the angles is going on? Where am I?
Okay, so he woke up there. Is this over here?
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
What the hell?
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Okay, so burn him. They bring him in the
Another one
rug.
for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Okay. He wakes up confused.
What by the angles is going on? Where am I?
He wanders off and gets whacked with a shovel? Oh no, he whacks the guy who was here on duty, maybe. Yeah, because he's not wearing a coat. Okay, so he whacks the guy who is on duty. The boss.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
He leaves and then goes sets
Brutus
up the
was
smuggling
brought in
thing.
by some group who had to deal with the crematorium
Brutus.
worker. So Brutus woke up, knocked the guy out cold, and escaped.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was thinking that the crematorium guy knocked him out again and I was very confused. Other way around. Brutus wakes up, whacks the guy that was here on duty, James, and then leaves. James was on duty, and he stunned him. Need to talk to James Warren, the man who was on shift when Brutus woke up in the crematorium. Still suffering from a head injury and requires urgent treatment. So he's probably at the hospital. Okay, so I think that's all we needed here. Yep. So we can leave. I don't know if there's anything that we want to investigate in the graveyard, but we could. They did say there's Wylebeasts in the graveyard, though. But we could take a look. Just to do it. So they don't want us that way. But, of course, here is probably totally fine real estate. Whoa. What the heck is this? Where they're dumping the secret bodies, probably. Graveyard, mausoleums. I'm surprised we can't rob some gravestones for items. Oh, did I leave the other way? Oh no, it's more of the graveyard. Nice. I do love the music in this game. The bass is very, what the fuck? A well? It's some kind of well. But it looks like there's diving gear here. That's a bit suspicious. The heck is going on? Is there a waypoint here? Maybe? It's kind of all by its lonesome. Oh, there's a dude there. Hi.
Good day to you, kind sir. I hope that angels will be more merciful to you than they were with me. Oh, poor me.
What happened?
Did something happen?
Some Danes robbed the graves in the cemetery. If I don't find the body soon, city council will find out. But I have no idea where to start. I'll be fired, I know it. And it's the only job I'm fit for. That's what my mama said.
Oh.
I can help you. I'm quite experienced at finding people alive, usually.
Oh, thank the angels, kind sir. I'll repay you, I will. You'll find the 3 robbed graves in the cemetery. I marked them.
My
And
God,
you
the
don't
side
need to
quest.
Look up your suit lugging bodies round, sir. I can do that. Just find all 3 and tell me where they are. Please.
Sure, I'll help you. Rest in peace. Or in pieces. Does that mean there's got... Oh, I was gonna say there's a waypoint. No? No waypoint? It's just a location? Oh, but I'm close to this one. Much closer. Interesting. Alright. Damn. Alright, let's... Where's my boat? Where's the boat? It was by the guy, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Right here. I'm taking the boat. Sorry. Do we just go straight out, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Straight out. And then we can hit our waypoint. Because we need to get to the mansion, I think. This way. To find Brutus's not corpse there. So if we're finishing this quest here with Brutus, we gotta get to Old Grove and here. And I guess we could talk to Throgmorton about Herbert's murder. Let's talk to Throgmorton first. We're right here, so we might as well. Let him know about Herbert and the old woman, which I'm sure will spring another case. And then we can go up to the other mansion and see what's going on with that.
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
It's toast.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. And he wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
One is. Yep, one is. Or I can save him.
Sidney Stokes managed to make it out in one piece. Now, if I had to guess, he's probably holed up at his home. Want the address?
I would welcome it. I'll take pleasure in, educating him on some, shall we say, essential truths.
Ooh. Could have told me. About the reward. I mean, does he want us to chase the mirror, or...?
Alright. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Track down the
Let
mirror.
me guess. You want me to track down the
And
mirror?
the woman.
Yes. And the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
Yep.
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. May rest his soul.
So she didn't like Francis?
And what's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr.
I mean, if you want the answer,
Well,
though.
if that's what you need, so be it.
Yep.
Take this key.
He does want shit done, I will say. Alright, sick. I was gonna ask the other one, but it's okay. Through the looking glass. Hey. Alright, so now we got so many cases. We picked up so many side cases. I have more side cases than anything else. This is insane. I have an ungodly amount of side cases. We're really gonna have to do a whole separate thing for all the side cases because holy shit! Alright, but let's focus on the case that we're on at the moment. We're in Old Grove. We're just bouncing back and forth. It's probably a bit confusing. I hope it's not too bad for you guys, but oof. We need to talk to James Warren. We have to look up where he might be. He's probably in the hospitals. That's the guy who got attacked by Brutus when he woke up in the crematorium. He might be on the inside with whoever did this. But we are already in Old Grove, so we might as well go to Brutus's manor, the Carpenter's manor. So this should be up the road from us on Goldbridge Road. Right up here is where we thought it might be, so somewhere along this road. So it's literally right behind us, so let's go. Out we go. I think it's this way. Yeah. It's like up this way. Off we walk. Presumably somewhere nearby. Oh, what do we got going on? Little kitchen? Ooh. The Carpenter family offers food and medicine between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. each day, one per person. That's really nice. Well, damn, we didn't have to go far to figure out where it was. Alright. Wow. Is this his son doing this? Excuse me.
Hey you. No loitering. Only workers are permitted on the premises.
Work.
You're handing out supplies for free. That seems awful charitable.
That's a nice thing to do.
Mr. Carpenter is a pillar of our community, generously donating half of our supplies to the people of Oakmont in their time of need.
I need some supplies. We don't want to take from the people here. Although we are always in need of supplies. We can find our own. Work?
I'm looking for work. I heard you might have a job.
Sure. There's a sack of potatoes in the basement of the manor. Go get it. Bring it here, okay?
Got it.
Get a move on then.
I guess this is our way to get in there.
Bye.
So he's the taskmaster. Okay. Interesting. The Mine Palace. The Carpenters are helping the poor. They have recently started distributing supplies. Interesting. Okay. Is this what we were expecting to find here? I don't think so, but it is interesting. Either way, this gets us access. So we have to get a sack of potatoes. And while we're in there, I suppose we will snoop. Oh boy. Curious. Curious. Alright, well, time to snoop around. Got broken bottles and such. I mean, it's lived in, right? So it's not necessarily a crime scene. So there's not much to find out of place, per se. Oh, there's the back. There's the back. Is that interesting? Whoa, hang on a second. Is that referencing the 3 Ks? We also read about that in the signs. The The hobo signs paper. Yeah, like right here. Interesting. I got my guns ready. So we need to go to the basement, but is there anything else we can... Ooh, shit. Nope. Alright. This is maybe a trap. So far, so good? Is this for me? It is for me. Oh, I'm full up on everything. Can I make anything, though? I'm full up on shotgun shells, which is good. $28 bullets, hell yeah. So I'm maxed out at 28 bullets for my pistol. The revolver maxes out at 12 bullets. Yeah? Yeah, 12. And then 8 for the shotgun. We need rags for more Molotovs and such. We could make one more hand grenade. Yeah, stuff like that. Can we get more? Hey! Now it's empty. Nice. These are not potatoes. That's salt. Okay. Oh, shit. That's probably where we need to go. Okay, we got more stuff. Rags? Of course not. Of course not. Potatoes! And stuff. Alcohol is nice. Oil springs. Yeah, okay. Well.
So, where are the potatoes?
Down in the basement's basement. Oh, mind's eye. You're joking. Oh, shit. For potatoes? You're joking. All this for potatoes? Crouched. Trap? This is a trap. This drains our sanity. What the hell? Outside. What the fuck? All this for potatoes? Oh shit! Get me out! I'm not an infested area. Shit. God, they're so twitchy! That's one. Fuck. That's two. That's three. Oh my god. I wasted way too many bullets trying to hit them. They're so like twitchy and fast. Ew. What the hell? Can we get in here? My sanity. This guy up here? On top of the car? What the fuck? Loading. Am I getting sucked into the ether? What the hell just happened?
Ah, please, friend. Don't take away my food.
Your food? This is stolen. This sack was meant to go to the hungry.
We are the hungry, mister. Me and my family. I have 5 children to feed and nothing to feed them with. Oh, look, we'll starve to death without it. Have a heart.
I don't get it. You can have food for free. The carpenters are distributing it. So why steal?
They'd only give me 1 portion. Even though I told them that my wife and kids are too weak to get here.
Okay.
Don't worry, I get it. Look, hang on to the sack for now. I'll try to work something out for you, okay?
Oh, thank you, mister.
Can he work for them?
You. You're a lifesaver.
I don't know if they want to, though.
Just don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon.
Okay, interesting. So, I mean, take half of it. But I get it. He's got a whole family to take care of. Hopefully that's real. Damn, where the hell did we go? We claim out the back. We gotta go around the front again, I think. Unless I can climb on this trash can. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't think so. It's spiky. He doesn't do spiky well. That's okay, though. Ooh, is this a waypoint? It is a waypoint. Oh, it's the original waypoint that I had. Whatever. It's fine. Let's get back to the house. We can talk to the taskmaster. And maybe he's willing to cut some sort of deal. Something like that. This will be interesting.
There's a minor issue.
What? What issue?
Oh, the sack was stolen by one of your workers. I tracked him down so he's not going anywhere, but I'm trying to decide what to do with him.
Damn thieves. Man, take them.
I'm sure your boss would want to know about it, but I can see you're pretty busy. Tell you what, I'll go talk to him for you.
You're right. I'm needed here. Vera, go see Mr. Graham Carpenter and report the incident. He's upstairs.
Okay. Interesting. So this is how we're sneaking into the house to talk to Brutus's son. I don't think I should say this.
I could use some supplies, if you can spare them, that is.
Here, take some medicine.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye.
I got a first aid kit out of it. Alright. Interesting. So I guess you have the option whether or not to say things or not. So like I could have just ignored that prompt, but it's interesting. So they're away from me. So Graham is the son of Brutus, the guy that was kidnapped and attempted murdered.
The door won't budge.
Note on Brutus's door. Don't let Papa Brute have the keys to the room. He's already lost them twice around the house. What the fuck? What the hell? The guys at the stairs must think I'm nuts. I came up here, looked at a note, and then walked away. Ugh. The sounds. Whoa. Something in here? The manor key! Oh, sick. I got the skeleton key to the house that way. That's funny. Okay, so it really behooves me to explore. I mean, I figured we knew that, but this is, I think, one of the first locations that we've had that wasn't really a crime scene per se, but is very much related, obviously, to a case. It's kind of a crime scene, right? Because they took him out, right, and replaced him here at the house, and he allegedly shot the guy, but It is a thing, but obviously there's no body or reconstruction to do yet, question mark? So that's Graham.
Yeah, you don't get these for staying in your foxhole.
Mm-hmm. Letter from Boston. Dear Graham, I was very glad to receive your last letter, and I appreciate that you're worried about me. I want to thank you once more for saving my life in that battle. I'm sorry about what happened to your face. You could have just left me there dying, but you didn't. I'm forever in your debt. Jones. Okay, so he's a hero. What is it? Something's buzzing. Painting? Destroy this mad brute. Oh, here.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
So, what, did he get involved with the cult? And decided to do away with his father because his father wouldn't be interested in this? Come on, fix it, fix it, there we go. Let's be a little sane before we talk to him. There was a thief.
Mr. Carpenter?
Yes, Graham Carpenter. How can I help?
He's got the...
Your workers is a thief.
Tin face.
Stole a sack of potatoes.
Oh. I do hope my people haven't taken it into their own hands.
Not yet. Is there a way to solve this peacefully? The guy has a hungry family. That's why he stole.
I won't punish a man for trying to feed his family. Why didn't he simply ask me for more food? Tell him he can keep what he stole. If he needs more, let him come back. It may be that he'll need medicine too. Can you give him this? It's not much, but it'll help.
He's very generous.
No offense, but why such generosity all of a sudden? I mean, this distribution of supplies.
I hope to set an example for the other influential families of Oakmont. Together we can make our city a better place. Besides, after the incident with the poisoned fish, people were left with nothing to eat. I had to take action to prevent starvation.
Okay. So, he's one of the Grand families. So the Carpenters, the Blackwoods, the Throgmortons, they're like the 4 Grand families. And Graham Carpenter seems to have had a, I don't know, I can't say change of heart, because that's what I was going to say, because we don't know what he was like before. Kind of like with EOD, I'm a little bit suspicious of why suddenly so generous. Like, why not do this before? This has been, they said that there's been 6 months since the flood started, so maybe they just finally realized that things are not going to get better, right? 6 months in, there's no help for anything, and things are just getting worse. There's no help from anything else, anywhere else. That could all be a thing. But what does this have to do with the kidnapping of his father? Like, did Graham see his father was actually more of a monster and wants to take his place and do better than what his father was, right? Because he's under the impression that his father is dead.
Hi, Editor Sydney here. So I want to clear up a little bit of confusion that I'm having in this moment. I was under the impression that the fake Brutus was dead, and that is not the case. I misunderstood Brutus's original story when he was telling it, and that has really messed with me throughout this case. So, to clear things up right now, there is a fake Brutus living in the Carpenter mansion, and he is very much alive. Whether Graham is aware that that is a fake version of his father or not, we have no idea. To presume one way or another presumes his innocence or guilt, because if Graham is aware that that's a fake version of Brutus, then he's in on this whole plot to get rid of his father. If he is not aware that the fake Brutus is in fact a fake, then he's more or less innocent and has fallen for the ploy of someone else. So we won't assume anything either way. We just know that there is a fake Brutus in this house and Graham is taking hold of the Carpenter family direction. We could say that he's believing in this ploy for now, just for the sake of maybe pedantics and words, but it's good to know either way, we're not sure. So what happened with Brutus's story is that there was an attempt on his life, right? The head of the Carpenter family, Brutus, someone tried to take him out. They knocked him out, covered him in slime for some reason, rolled him up in a carpet, and sent him to the crematorium to be burned alive. Obviously, that didn't happen because Brutus woke up, knocked out the attendant of the crematorium on duty, and escaped. When he went back to his house, he saw a doppelganger version of himself, essentially, a fake version of himself living in the house. Instead of immediately confronting the fake version of him or talking to his son, he leaves and goes underground to gather up his resources and find out who is trying to kill him. That being said, he did send men to the house to try and get rid of the fake Brutus, but he said they must have gotten the wrong guy. Now that implies that they went after the fake Brutus and did not get him, right? If they went after the wrong guy, quote unquote, then that means that there is still a fake Brutus living in the Carpenter mansion. For some reason, that translated into my brain wrong, and I heard that they did kill him, and that is not the case. There is a fake Brutus alive and well in the mansion, and that is very, very important. Wanted to clear that up really quick. Anyways, let's carry on.
I just feel like there's something missing here. Kind of like with EOD, I'm a little bit suspicious of why suddenly so generous. People aren't like this, especially like the grand families of a place like this. Like, it's interesting. I mean, look, if this is just genuine, all for it. But I think we've seen contrary in the past, so.
Thank you.
I thought Brutus was the boss here. Why are you wearing a mask? Don't say that. We know why. It's at the war. Again, it's one of those things that I guess we could choose not to say. I did confront the other two about this with Throgmorton and the Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. So, maybe to be equal, we just...
A mask? Why do you wear it?
A war wound. I prefer not to discuss it if you don't mind.
Totally fair. Totally fair. But that was a actually common thing to do, especially in this era, is that if you were like gravely disfigured from injuries and stuff like that, they would create these tin faces and paint them to look exactly like you. There was a show that showed it well. That was it called Inland Empire? I think it was Boardwalk Empire. Boardwalk Empire. Yeah, Boardwalk Empire. It was actually a really, really good show. Obviously, they figured out different things, or they gave it up later because I think they're really uncomfortable and such, but fell out of fashion one way or another, so we don't really see them post this era, I think. But anyway. So Brutus, we're going to talk about his dad. So Brutus is his dad, and I guess we'll figure out the situation with that. Like, maybe he'll reveal details that we don't know of yet. We don't know if Graham is in on the plan. Brutus seems to think that Graham's not in on the plan, but we don't know that for certain, so...
I thought Brutus was the head of the Carpenter family. Something changed?
Oh, no, not at all. My father's still in charge. I've simply taken on some of his responsibilities. He's past his prime and needs more rest.
I swear Brutus said that he took out the fake one. So he's either lying or I misheard something?
Goodbye.
Okay, a week ago, Brutus woke up in the crematorium situated in a graveyard. He was naked, covered in rancid slime, and tagged as a corpse to be burned alive. But he didn't. He escaped. He thinks that someone close to him planned to do away with him and then take his position, but he doesn't remember much and thinks that the diary from the safe in his room may discover who it was. That's why we're trying to get inside, obviously. We want the diary. So we are inside without causing alarm, but we need to get into Brutus's room. We have the skeleton key, though, so we should be able to get in now. Hopefully the guards and whatever don't care. Okay, it doesn't say anything about him killing the guy. Killing the other guy. So maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just misremembering these things. Making shit up. I'd be a horrible detective. Okay. So let's presume the guy's still alive then. Or maybe Graham just... Oh shit. He is alive. So this is the fake Brutus. What the hell? Medicine?
This has been empty for years. Seems someone believes eternal life comes in a bottle.
Gotcha. Just looking at stuff. Oh, is that Francis?
Huh. Now, weren't you the one who called Robert an ape lover, Brutus?
Interesting. So Brutus... Robert Throgmorton? You said... Wait, weren't you the one that...
Huh. Now, weren't you the one who called Robert an ape lover, Brutus?
But isn't Robert Throgmorton an ape? Or like half, right? So they were lovers? Are you Brutus Carpenter? We know this is the fake one.
Brutus Carpenter, I presume.
Yes, that's right. Did you bring me something to eat? I'm very hungry.
No, sorry.
Ah, well, move on then.
Bye.
You want something to eat? Brutus's diary! There we go. This is an unexpected turn of events. I'm on the verge of complete rejuvenation. Frankly, I didn't expect the flock of this age-old church to still exist, let alone assist me on my quest. Perhaps this high priest merely feigns disgust at our family proclivities, or perhaps he finally understands why I must prolong my existence. Regardless, all that remains is to meet with him. The cost is irrelevant, for out of all of Oakmont, I alone deserve eternal life. Tomorrow, the city will meet a new, young Brutus Carpenter. So he was looking for a way to live forever? To reverse his aging? To become younger somehow? What the fuck? So... maybe he just fell into a scam, being a naive old man in a lot of ways without really realizing, right? He has a lot of status and power as a carpenter, right? As the grand family. Maybe in his quest to be young forever and to be immortal, basically, led him to a bad cult of people, right? This high priest area, this old church that he talked about. They gave him some medicine or whatever to reverse his aging, but it was actually a ploy to knock him out and kill him and replace him with maybe one of theirs, and that's who this guy is. And this is their way of taking over the Carpenter family? But then wouldn't Graham notice? I'm kind of confused. This is interesting, though. Can we talk to his son about his dad? Nope. Okay. Interesting. So we got the diary, which means that we can talk to the original Brutus. Graham wants to change his family. They're helping the poor. Graham's motivated to change things. He's brave enough to go against the family traditions. He really wants to change things for the better. So maybe now that his dad is out of commission and or like old enough where he can take over things he's trying to change. But does that mean he's necessarily in cahoots with the people that took out his dad? I don't think so. It's a possibility, but I don't think so. We still need to choose about this too. Brutus is never going to change. After he regains control over his family, he'll just continue as he always has. Murder will just be the start. Right? This is like understanding his personal motives for regaining control of his family. He does seem more compassionate, but that's because he's lost his circumstances. Is he going to come back, dethrone his son, and fuck everything up again? Or could he have a second chance and help boost his son's status in the family and continue what his son is starting if it's good, genuinely good? I'll still leave that for now because I think we just need more clues. So we need to research, it looks like, who this might be. Or I guess maybe just talk to Brutus himself about this age-old church. That's interesting. I guess we go back to Brutus? We could also go to the hospital and talk to James Warren, who got clobbered over the head when Brutus woke up. What if the Brutus that we're talking to, the smuggler Brutus, is the fake Brutus, and that's the real one? And there is no plot, and this is just a whole thing to dethrone the Carpenters. I doubt it, though. Where's the waypoint? It's over here. Either way, we need to go... We need to go to the hospital, or we can go to Brutus. I think let's go to the hospital, and then maybe we can talk about both with him. Hospital is not too far from us, I don't think. It's right here, so we can hit it on the way down, more or less. So we can hit Riverside Central, hit the hospital, and then come out to Salvation Harbor, I believe. And go over here and meet our smugglers and the alleged real Brutus. So let's go do the hospital first. Hospital time. Alright. Hospital is this way. Oh yeah, I see it. With the creepy baby doll. I still haven't done his field research yet, but that's okay. What is that? A new case! Historical heritage? That's the rest in peace. This is through the looking glass. What the hell? Older than you think. The flood took something from all of us, but can we afford to let it take from our city? Countless historic sites have been damaged, some beyond repair, but it is our duty to preserve what's left of them. This brochure will tell you about our oldest, proudest sites, including the Church of Redemption, Church of St. Michael, University of Oakmont, the Fish Market, the Hospital of St. Mary, and this city is an old one, let's not forget that. The Oakmont Historic Heritage Preservation Society. So we're going to, what, take a picture of this place and do something?
Hospital of St. Mary, founded 1862. Designed by B.A. Kaplan. Every life matters.
Yes, it does. So what do we want to do with this? We're at the hospital. The oldest church. Redemption Church, built by the Carpenter family. Ooh, that might be it. Or it could be this, which is the oldest church in Oakmont. Sounds culty either way. Historical marketplace. Throgmorton's University. Hospital St. Mary. We're here. So, what about it? Oh. This?
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Are we finding out what happened to the town?
I'll send whatever help I can, but there's no room here. We have our hands full.
What the hell?
Damn newcomer.
I'm so confused. I think this is the case that we just picked up?
This way. Stay by the fire while I try to find you some medicine.
Are we finding out what happened to the historical sites? So they were sabotaged?
New victims. And if the flood won't relent, there'll be even more.
Time to figure this out.
New victims.
New victims. And if the flood won't relent, there'll be even more.
I'll try to send help if I can.
I'll send whatever help I can, but there's no room here. We have our hands full.
Please help a fella out.
This way. Stay by the fire while I try to find you some medicine.
The flood was sudden and hit the city hard. The hospital staff tried to help, but quickly ran out of room and medicine.
Whoa. So... okay, this is an interesting case then. So we're trying to figure out what happened to the city itself by doing this? Yeah, the little markers off of it now. Okay. That could actually be really, really interesting because we can find out more about how the flood hit us and like what... I don't think we can find out the cause of events or anything like that, but we can figure out various things that happened within moments of the flood striking, right? Within the first couple of weeks or maybe month, something like that. Okay. That'll give us a lot of information. I think all these cases will, right? The field research to talk about the infected man and that they can turn into some of these creatures, and or what the Wylebeasts are, maybe where they came from. The tomes, the mystic tomes, are definitely going to be really interesting. Maybe not specific to the flood of Oakmont, but just in general for more lore in terms of what magic exists in this world. The letters from Oakmont, I'm not quite sure, but it is talking about people that were afflicted by similar visions and hysteria like us, so that could be interesting to us in terms of the overall story. The Fool's Gold, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this case in terms of whether it will be something. I do notice that this first one that we did go to, the little waypoint is off of it, so maybe we did go find stuff and we had the other papers, so maybe that location is done. So maybe once the waypoint is off of it, you see the little map icon basically, that means it's done. Extra hours is just helping around the city and stuff. Obviously Throgmorton's case is this. But alright, very interesting. Let's get back to our main case up here. We're trying to go visit James Warren in the hospital archives, so we need to figure out who he is and where he is in the hospital.
Help a fella out.
And, yep. Can't talk to the doc, but we can go to the archives. He's like, I don't have time to deal with it. We're too busy. So we need to find James Warren. Suffering a head injury, requires treatment, so we're looking for a patient. After the flood. Surgery, probably. Right? James Warren, male, 35, citizen. Place of work, crematorium. Diagnosis, head trauma, concussion. Hospitalized on the 2nd floor of St. Mary's Hospital. Bed rest recommended. 2nd floor. Oh yeah, baby. I'm getting better at the research. I'm getting it. I feel like I'm getting some things and losing some things. Okay, we gotta find James. He's out. Somebody with a head injury. This guy?
You're James Warren, right?
Yeah, that's me. What do you want? I'm sick, can't you see?
A week ago, a group of people brought an unconscious man to the crematorium. I need to know who those people were.
What makes you think I'd know that?
I saw a man you were supposed to burn.
You were supposed to cremate a man listed as Jack White. He escaped, and now he wants to know what's going on. So tell me, who paid you to burn a man alive?
How do you know about White?
I talked to him. I need names, Warren.
I can't. I say anything. I'm toast.
They'll certainly kill you if they find out Jack White is still alive. I can arrange that.
Please. No, I didn't ask their names. They're priests, but they ain't from St. Michael's Church, that's for sure. They were talking about the Lord of the Woods or something.
Ooh.
Maybe from an old Oakmont church. That's all I know, I swear.
Where can I find this church?
I don't know. Some things in this Borg are best left alone.
Come on.
It's not much, but thanks. Wasn't that hard after all, was it?
You got what you came for.
We always chastise
Now
everybody.
leave me be. Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright. That's some info. The Lord of the Woods. Churchgoers wanted... And then they also mentioned, St. Michael's. Hang on a second. Yeah, there we go. The oldest church in Oakmont dedicated to St. Michael. Mm-hmm. But, no, go back there. But the Lord of the Woods, isn't that, Shub, where am I? Where's the actual paper? Shub Niguroth? Isn't that it? Isn't that it? He's like the, it was not like Black Goat of the Woods or something? Yeah, the outer god, Shub Niguroth. Oh yeah, the Black Goat of the Woods with 1,000 young. Shit's getting deep. Okay, so we gotta go to the woods. Place on the map. An old Oakmont church. Well, we need St. Michael's. We know. No, stop that. We know where it is with this case, but we might need to figure it out anyway just to have it for that case. Central Advent. St. Michael's Road. So Advent is over here. Right here. St. Michael's Road. So somewhere there. Oh, is it this ugly ass, creepy ass church that I went to earlier thinking it was the university? I think I cut it out for you guys, but I walked up this way thinking that the university was here because it had to be by the university library. And boy howdy was I wrong, because the university is over here. Ooh, I think I've been up in this area. It's this creepy old church here. Ooh! Okay, I love this. Alrighty, I'm buzzing. I really need to reread my my Lovecraft. Alright, the churchgoers wanted Brutus to be cremated. Brutus met the priest of an old church. So, yeah, I think that might be it. Brutus went to the Lord of the Woods. He went to the oldest church to meet with a high priest to try to be immortal, to try to de-age himself for whatever reason. Probably to gain the affection back of Robert Throgmorton, maybe. And they saw opportunity to displace him and take over and insert the Lord of the Woods member as a fake Brutus, maybe? But he doesn't seem to be doing anything is the question, so I don't know, maybe not. Find an old Oakmont church. All the evidence leads to an old Oakmont church that worships the Lord of the Woods. Maybe some history books could shed light on which church this is. Alright, so casebook-wise, we gotta go to the, what, a library, probably? Yep, the library archive. Okay, so they're all in one place, so we might as well go hit that too. And then we can talk to Brutus and be like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck is going on? Alright, out we go. It's dark and creepy. Where's my waypoint? It's over here, I think. My waypoint. We're making some progress. I think it's over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the research, the library is right by the church. So that's the library. This is the church. So let's go here to Central Advent. Do some research like the good detective that we are. Here we go. Go to the library with this poor lady whose mouth is sewn shut, more or less. Hello. She's not here? Oh, she's over there. Can we talk to her? No. Alright. Crematorium, Brutus's door, unexpected turn of events. Probably this, right? No, find an old Oakmont church. Okay, they want specifically the one that says we need to research. So, religion. We want ancient, I think. Local. Son of a bitch. Okay, then maybe 19th century? Hey! Prayer to the heavens. Another prominent Oakmont place of worship was the Redemption Church. Oh, this is not St. Michael's? Well, let me read. The flock venerated Kay as the Lord of the Woods. Kay. The shepherd of lost lambs. Redemption Church was at one time the city's largest congregation, but its influence dwindled after St. Michael's Church of the Burning Bush was founded. Redemption Church still stands in central Salvation Harbor on Marsh Avenue between Polaris Road and Old Church Road. Oh, we want Redemption Church? That is the church that was set up by the carpenters, so that does make sense if it's related to them. Okay. I was really thinking it might be St. Michael's because it's the old church. But it seems like they're all old churches. So, off we go. We gotta go back to Salvation Harbor. If we are there already, we might as well talk to Brutus himself. And then we can figure out where the church is. Where the fuck? Down here. Okay, here we go. We'll go right here. Smuggler's hideout. We can go over yonder. Was an alleyway, no? I think it was this. Oh yeah. Nice. I'm slowly but surely figuring out my way around things, which is nice. Where are the stairs? Fuck it, I could take a boat. Why not? Who needs stairs when you got a boat? We need the back room. Over here? Sup, buddy? Found a dead woman here. What?
Funny thing. I found a
Oh,
dead
yeah,
woman in
earlier.
the basement. Now, I don't suppose you had your men kill her.
Quiet, you. You're scaring Mary. Look, she didn't die by my order, kid. Take my word for it. And the guilty have already been severely punished. Look, I have my shortcomings, but I don't hurt women or kids.
That's all we ask him about? Oh, so now that I'm looking at this guy's face, like, he is a lot older and you can see his age more. The other Brutus that we talked to looked a little bit more, like, smoothed out. So this sort of, like, life elixir or, like, reverse aging type of thing, it might be, like, it's working, but it might have just made a copy of him or something like that, where, like, he's not getting younger, but they created a version, right, off of him or something like that. I don't know.
Goodbye.
I don't know. That's all we ask him about? A little weird. Who is he? Who are you?
How you doing, handsome?
Yeah. Alright. We talked to them. Is there anything else here? Because it says this area is not quite investigated. It's still yellow. So he had nothing to do with the person in the basement. I thought we could talk to him about the old church and, like, the journal, because we found stuff. It's really funny to me. Alright. Never mind. Just the lady in the basement. He wants that shit done. He wants it wrapped up in a bow before we go figure that shit out. This is the door. Ew! They're like rat slug things. Ew. I don't know why I killed them. Ooh, what is that? Oh, stuff for me? I'll take it. I need rags in the biggest way. Because that's what we need the most. And for some reason I can't find rags, which you would think would be the easiest resource to find. Which is genuinely hilarious. Like our bullets back, we're good there. Alright. Oh wait, the coffin. We can loot this one too, right? Amazing. Oh, and this one. All the coffins. They're all for me. It's nasty. Alright, I guess we go find the church. We leave. Creepy. Creepy. Anyone else here? Just more stashes for me. Alcohol. Interesting, interesting. Nothing else, huh? I guess we could maybe solve what happened to her, maybe? It's a possibility. Alright, as far as the casebook goes, we want to find Redemption Church. Central Salvation Harbor, so this area. On Marsh Avenue, which is right here. Between Polaris Road, which is right here. And Old Church Road. So, here-ish. Because that's Polaris, this is Old Church, and then this is the through line, which is Marsh. Alright, so it's a bit behind me. So I need to go ahead to my boat. And make my way over here. So I can go straight ahead. On my way. We're right here. We can kill two birds with one stone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a creepy church if ever I've seen one. Cults galore. Bring me here. Sign me up. Alright. We got the graveyard and all. Where's the front of it? Creepy. Looks like I'm in the back. Okay, let's get to the front. This way. We can do the reconstruction of events out here. Learn maybe more about the church and about the flood itself. And then we can go inside and figure out what's going on with Brutus.
Church of Redemption, founded in 1667. Cast away from your evil deeds and find redemption in our Lord.
There you go. Alright, there it is. I was gonna say, so where is it? So tell me about the flood.
You cannot build here. It's cursed. Cursed. The skies smote the carpenters for their sins. You cannot build a church in this place.
Good. Let this place be our legacy. May the horror that befell the carpenters be forgotten, and hope take its place. Esse quam videre.
Okay.
The door won't budge.
Around the back. Around the back! They're making me work for this one. I feel like I'm in the Ring world.
Make it quick, Reverend, I implore you. I lost everything to this fire. My house, my family. No need to recite every single bloody name.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Something befell the carpenters in a horrible way. Okay, the order is a little confusing. Make it quick. So, I think this one, either it's the guy at the end that says, like, no, you can't build a church here after what they've done. And then this, and then the last one is good. We built the church. We can be better from here on out. Redemption. That's why it's called Redemption, right? Maybe this.
Make it quick, Reverend, I implore you. I lost everything to this fire. My house.
This fire.
Family. No need to recite every single bloody name.
Okay, so the carpenters got burned out by a big fire. They built the church as a way to repair and move forward. but against the will of the people?
You cannot build here. It's cursed. Cursed. The skies smote the carpenters for their sins. You cannot build a church in this place.
And then they did.
Good. Let this place be our legacy. May the horror that befell the carpenters be forgotten, and hope take its place. Esse quam videri.
The old Carpenter Manor stood here centuries ago, until a fire destroyed it and killed most of the family. The church was built over the ruin.
Okay, so this used to be where they lived. This was the manor, the original manor of the Carpenters. Stop it. Something happened to burn it down. The people that lived here say that the land is cursed because of what they did. And in its place, in the manor's place, they built a church of redemption to commemorate and forget and bury the dead and move on. Interesting, interesting. So that is another one of the sites. So there's the University of Oakmont, the fish market, which we've been to, and then St. Michael's is the last one that we haven't been to yet. Probably Cthulhu's church. Alright, let's get back to our case. Fathers and sons. We're over here. We are right here. Alright, in we go. Oh, it's locked. Really? How did I miss? I shot the lock and the thing. You see what I'm saying with the gun? You see what I'm saying? That was 3 bullets. That's money in this Oakmont economy. Redemption Church. This place has definitely seen better days. Looks like a regular church. Interesting. Oh, something here. The altar, probably. Something. I can feel it. Behind me. Oh yeah. Whoa! Wait, you're not real. My sanity. The fact that they can hurt me is fucked up. Unless you're invisible, you're not real. Oh, I'm dead. Are they real and just invisible? That's fucked up. Show up, I dare ya. They are invisible. I thought it was just my mind fucking with me. That was a warning shot. Where the fuck did you go? Invisible. That's fucked up. Stabby, stabby. Heal me. Thank y'all. Ugh. What the shit is this? Ew, it's moving. Ew, it's moving. Shouldn't open that. Why'd you do that? Oh, there's more? Please, no more. Oh, what it really looks like. Oh, sick. I think that's Shub. Hidden in plain sight. Oh, fuck. What's up? My sanity, my sanity. You guys aren't real. Get out of here. Trick my shit. Don't trick my shit. Hidden in plain sight. Alright. Alright. I guess we go down. I don't know if I want to go down. Maybe we go up first. Oh god, not another one. You want me to change this one too? Yeah, I bet. We change it for what it is. Oh yeah. What else though? Anything here? No? Just fucking with me? Supplies would be great, thank you. Okay, so it looks like we're good up here in terms of finding items and such. Ooh, let me make some more ammo. Because, uh-oh. I should have made shotgun shells. That's okay. Our pistol's good. It's becoming better. Alright, now we have to go down. I shudder what to think is down here. Uh-huh, sure. Oh yeah, I hear it. Oh, you see that shit? Gotcha. Fuckers. Fuckers! The little Wylebeasts aren't the worst, but man, they're fast and twitchy. Dead guy. We got a dead guy, y'all. You figure out what happened here. Okay. Oh, he's melting. Melting into the floor. Oh, there's the slimy shit.
Ah, now that's a familiar smell. Like your dead skunk.
Ugh. Nasty. Okay, we got more shell casings, which is good. We could make some shotgun shells. Can I get more or no? Nope, just springs. They give me a lot of springs and no rags. What about in here? Metal scrap, okay. There's a dead guy here. Oh, with keys. I'll take those, thank you.
Something's chewed this one up real bad.
Probably a Wylebeast. Oh, there's a fucking basement with a diving suit. Are we going down? You are kidding me. We're really gonna put this on? You're joking. We're just gonna look at it, right?
Ah, this is in good shape and ready to use. Ah, this is in good shape and ready to use.
Okay. So there's the real church probably is under the water, my guess is. Okay, I'm not seeing any more mind's eye here. Oh, creepy. Oh, book. Dropped note. Our devoted members in the police department attracted 2 more officers to our ranks. We must prepare them for a meeting with our fecund mother, the great daughter of the Lord of the Woods. Ooh! I love this so much. So, is there... It's a cult, not a church. Yeah, that's for real. The Redemption Church's flock are nothing more than sick, twisted cultists. They wanted to kill Brutus. Nope. Okay, missing something. And then on the map as well. Yeah, we haven't found everything. I didn't think so. Oh, but I hear it. Oh, maybe we did though. Show me things. Tell me things. Alright, what do we got going on?
Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there.
Okay. And also the fact that they've infiltrated the police department is bad. We don't want anyone reading these. Get every scrap.
Take them to the crematorium. We'll destroy them before we dive.
Before we dive? Oh, we're so diving.
Don't wait. I'll catch up to you.
And they're diving. Okay, so top of the stairs. Oh, is there more? Little beasts are here. Am I tripping? I am tripping. There's one upstairs. Up. Up at the top. I was like, I'm ready to go.
The stars are aligned, and a new turn of the cycle begins. The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be reborn, brothers and sisters.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Return to the mother's womb. So that's why they dove. So there's probably a real temple, just like the other one that we found with the expedition, under the water, right?
The stars
Time to return.
are aligned, and a new turn of the cycle begins. The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be reborn, brothers and sisters.
Okay, and then they take everything down.
Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there.
No one can know the true intentions of the real version of this church, the cultists. And then the diving is the last thing, so this, the bodies.
Take them to the crematorium. We'll destroy them before we dive.
So either Brutus's family is in on this, and this is part of their wretched history, or he came at the wrong time.
Don't wait. I'll catch up to you.
A group of fanatics based in the Redemption Church got rid of several bodies, took all the documents they could, and dived.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Looks like they were covered in slime that they saw in the crematorium. They disposed of the bodies. The cultists scurried under the church. They took all the documents with them in any hope of divining their plans. Okay. So, the Mind Palace. Church records were taken away. It's the cult. The church records were taken away. Oh. They dove under the church. Okay, church records were taken away. They hid under the church. The answers are under the water. The records taken by the cultists are my only hope of discovering who betrayed Brutus. Okay. It's not a church, it's a cult. Does not belong with this. Okay, interesting. My guess is that the Carpenter family is a part of this. There's probably more fanatics that serve the Lord of the Woods. Maybe Brutus was realizing how awful this Lord of the Woods really is, and the fanatics that serve them, and was trying to separate from them, and Graham too, realizing after all this time somehow, for some reason, and in trying to split away from the church, had to be done away with, right? Because it seems like it appears that Brutus and his son both are trying to turn over a new leaf and like actually be good for once, and that they have a history of not being good, and their family has a history of not being good, and that could be tied to the Lord of the Woods, which is in their church, the Redemption Church, the Carpenter Church. So that's a possibility, and the church can't have its founding members, its founding, the Carpenter original bloodline, right? Can't have them turning their back on the church, right? Something like that. Okay. Alright. Interesting. So we gotta go under. That's what we gotta do. Of fucking course we do. This is a bad idea. It's not the same location, because the other one was the Devil's Teeth. Down we go. He's one brave fucker for doing that by himself, regardless of the little balloons to get back up there. Holy shit. Azure eyes guide you. Let the Lord of the Woods Azure eyes guide you. Okay. Follow the eyes, I suppose. Oh, right here. Open. Oh yeah, there's the eyeballs. Everybody's got eyeballs. Dagon's got eyeballs. Alright, up we go then. Is this stairs? I think these, oh yeah, these are stairs. We can get up here. Oh yeah. This is fucked, man. I was just trying to figure out one cult, and I've stumbled onto them all. I love the reflections and everything, it's so cool. Alright, we move. A little dangerous. This is crazy. My sanity is going. Can I do anything? Ooh, I'm gonna fall in the hole. Can I? Oh, there we go. That's helping. I didn't realize my mind's eye was still on, my bad. This is so cool. Is there other stuff to find down here just for giggles? Oh, okay. Don't step on those things. Got it. Got it. Okay, doesn't look like there's not much to explore. You can find nooks and crannies and such, but obviously not quite. Careful. Sorry. Oh! Drop dead at the bottom of the ocean too. Oops. There's the eyes. Ooh, look at that! Alright, we're back. Ooh, that would be the daughter then, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh! What the fuck? Gave a little nibble and I passed out. I didn't know there was creatures down here. I should have. I should have. Oh yeah, I see. I see. I gotta go. I just gotta get. Or maybe it's gone? Oh shit. Tentacles on a person. I think I found it. This is insane. So cool. So cool. Oh, yep, another pocket under the water. Damn, this place is fucked. That music though. Oh, there's peeps. Look at this stuff. There's another one of those drawings again. I think we found them. They seem sane. Whoa. Wow. Look at that.
Why are you here? You look like a fresh wound.
Back at you.
Yeah, well, you're no oil painting yourself, fella.
Imbecile. Strike us down and many more will rise, fresh from the fecund mother's womb, slick, naked, yet burgeoning with strength. Our eyes infest this city, our hands too. We fill young Graham with our words, and soon he will be hollow.
Not if the fecund mother dies. Let's get information first if we can. But my guess is you control Graham through the fake father, right? Getting ideas, that type of thing.
What was that about young Graham?
His house is divided. It cannot stand. The young will succeed the old, as new shoots rise from decay. Our growth shall choke the sun. The veins we open will seed crimson blossoms. The fecund mother grants new life. You should have stayed above.
Good luck. Ooh! Lay down and drop dead. Is it an actual fucking boss? Woo! Fecund mother's gotta drop dead, I guess. Song to the horned woods. Yeah, we'll feed the daughter of the woods so she devours the weak flesh. Yeah, Shub Nigrath. A mortal man is allowed to touch the womb of life. Yeah, a mortal man is allowed to be reborn in a new form. There you go. Yeah, a mortal man will gain 1,000 faces and 1,000 eyes and 1,000 vessels for his mind. Oh shit. What do I do about that? I don't know if I'm supposed to be killing everybody. Do I chuck a bomb in there? Did I overshoot it? Whoa, there we go. Oh. Shit. Got him. Whoop. Where are you? There's a little guy. I saw him sprout. No? We're good? This is crazy. Alright, nothing. Sick. Ow. What do I do about this? I can't shoot that thing to death. Do I take out the people like chanting over here?
Well, I see.
They're growing aversion? Yeah, so they're growing the fake ones. Oh, alright, or I'm just gonna drop dead. What am I supposed to do? They're all dead. Does this stop? Ooh! My ass. Taken out. They look like, they all look like, Brutuses, I think? I saw that I could click on the body itself.
Ah, that's a familiar smell. Like you dead skunk.
Back here, I'm just hanging out. What do I do about that? Am I really supposed to shoot that thing? There's no way. I don't know. Oh, there's like everywhere. Wait, is there places I'm supposed to go? Just grabbing shit. What do I do about this thing? There's no way I can kill this thing. Letter from the church. Thus far, old Brutus has refused the gifts of the Lord of the Woods and the fecund mother. This is our chance to change Oakmont once and for all. Help Graham, the son, get rid of his father. And all of the streets of the city shall be opened for us. If Graham refuses our wishes, you know what you have to do. Oh shit! Am I not supposed to fight this thing at all? Aye! All evidence collected. Don't mind me, big monster. I'm just gonna go into my mind palace real quick. Do I just leave this thing here? Probably. I mean, there's no way I can fight it. So Graham had a deal with the church to replace Brutus. The church can control Graham, the son. No? Really? The church... Oh, the deal is they wanted Brutus cremated. Graham wants to take Brutus's place. He's the one who tried to take him out. So his son did it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. It's not a church, it's a cult. The cultists can manipulate Graham, the son, and can try to use him to grow their power base in Oakmont. Oh shit. Okay, so Graham's motivated to change things because he's manipulated. Graham's able to resist the cultist influence. He's made of stronger stuff than they think. Well, we don't know about that. Graham will become nothing more than a puppet pulled by the strings of the cult. We don't know. I would like to think that he's strong enough to change, but we don't know. I mean, I think that Brutus has an opportunity to change things and take what Graham's learned and just not do what the church wants. I don't know that we have enough information to do that. I don't know who these fucking people are. Okay, do I just leave? It feels weird to just leave. But I imagine that there's nothing. Do I really just leave? I can't fight that thing. There's no way. I just leave. That's crazy. All right, float me up. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh no, oh no. I mean, facing the big thing like that, I'd freak out too. Who wouldn't? That's half the point of Lovecraft, that you just can't fathom the creatures. Where am I? Losing my shit? Holy shit. Graham refuses. So can we talk to Graham just to see like how embedded is he, or if we told him that he was being manipulated by a cult, would he be like, oh fuck no, you know what I mean? I doubt it, because he's probably in on it. Can we talk to his father as well? We're nearby, more or less. Well, maybe not near, but we can zap to this point and go talk to his dad. Let's talk to his dad and see if he has thoughts on this. I doubt we can talk to him. We're probably on our own in terms of making this decision here, but I don't know. Can only try, right? Okay, so where's dad is behind me exactly. Nope. This way. By the way, the cult's moving in. So they must have... I mean, they're infiltrating the police and everything, right? The Lord of the Woods and all that jazz. This is interesting. Can I get some more of this? Definitely need whatever we can get. Thank you. Brutus! Shit's fucked up, man! Oh, we can. Maybe? I found the culprit.
I know who's behind the attempt on your life, Mr. Carpenter.
It's your son.
And? Don't make me wait, kid.
It was Graham.
It was your son, Graham. He got mixed up with some kind of cult. They helped him to create your doubles.
My son? You'd better be sure about this.
I am. He paid for your cremation. I found this letter in the cultist's lair. There's no doubt it was him.
Graham was in cahoots with these wackos? That's hard to take in. I mean, we've had our differences, but this...
I'm sorry, Mr. Carpenter. I don't mean to be rude. There's still the matter of smuggling my client out of Oakmont.
I'll give a fuck.
Right. Okay, kid. You've done well. I'll keep my end of the bargain. Your man will leave the Borg tomorrow night. Tell him to be ready.
Alright, sick.
Thank you.
Okay, but... Hey, too, Brutus. Punish the upstart.
Hey, what's your business, kid?
That's it? We don't tell him anything else? I thought... I made the necessary arrangements for Fred's escape. Time to get my answers. Last time we met Fred was in the basement of the fish market. Yeah, so we should talk to Fred if he's hopefully still alive. But this... So I think he wants a second chance, maybe? He doesn't let me? Oh. Oh. Okay, so I have to... Brutus is never gonna change. Graham will stand firm. He's the puppet. So only some of these lead to certain conclusions. So if I change this to second chance, but Graham is the puppet, Brutus must be the head of the Carpenter family. He may be cruel, but at least he won't be manipulated by the cult. Oh, shit. Or what, I help. Or I help Graham. The family will be in good hands with Graham. He'll change the city for the better. He'll be able to resist the cult. I don't know enough about either of these fuckers to be able to make that judgment call. Again, I like seeing the help that Graham is doing for the people of Oakmont, but just like the EOD, you know that it's in favor of the cult, right? He's giving to the people so that they are influenced to be loyal to him, and thus the Lord of the Woods and their cult, right? So helping Graham is going to help the cult. But we're saying that he could resist the cult because he just wants to do better. So this is a little strange. And then, like, Brutus is never going to change. Like, I have no fucking clue. I don't even know what he really did in the past. Obviously, he ran, like, a mafia-type business, right? Where he's one of the lords. He's like Throgmorton. Like, I'm sure this guy's killed so many fucking people to make sure that he retains his power and their church and all of this stuff. It doesn't seem like Brutus subscribes to the cult, though. So, my guess is a second chance for Brutus. But he is all, like, fucked up on, like, trying to live forever and stay young. Like, my guess is he's the puppet. So we help Brutus. But it's just weird because I feel like I just don't have enough information either way to help either of these guys. But it seems like it's also out of my hand. Because I told him that it's his son, and he's just like, oh shit. And that's it. Like, there's nothing else for me to do with that. So I'm a little confused. Should I go to Graham just to see what happens and confront him about the cult? Like, maybe we can dissuade him from it? We can only try, right? And then we can go to Fred. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lost with this case. It's a little strange. Okay, we're back at the house. Let's see. Can't talk to him anymore. Let's see if we could talk to Graham at all. Actually, the fake Brutus. We know he's fake.
What you making, kid?
Nothing. Interesting. And it's not that he didn't notice, it's that he was in on it. Why did you try to kill your father?
Tell me why you tried to kill your father.
What are you talking about?
I know all about your plan. I have proof. Just level with me.
He obviously wants power.
I knew you weren't just a worker. Look, I'm not proud of what I did. He's my father. But he was a terrible, terrible man. Crime has always been my family's business. I want to change that. I want to help people. But he will never stand for it.
So that's how it is.
My father sent you here. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I'm Charles Reed.
I can change this city, Mr. Reed. But to do that, I must be the head of the Carpenter family. I need to have that influence. I'll pay you if you need. But please, listen to your conscience. Brutus will not change. He harms so many, he must die.
I mean, look, from the bits and pieces that we've met of Brutus, it seems like he is willing to change. Like, he's like, oh yeah, we fucked up. We've done a lot of really fucked up things. But he loves his son, and he, I think, would listen to him now. It's a bit weird. But here's the thing, is that his son is being manipulated by the cult, and whether he knows it or not, his need to help people is coming at the cost of the people of Oakmont because he's serving the cult.
I'll think about your proposal.
Be wise, Mr. Reed. Oakmont's future depends on your decision.
Goodbye.
Graham's request. Talked with Graham, explained why he wants to get rid of his father. We agreed that Brutus must die. No! I wanted to help Brutus. Interesting. I would rather help Brutus than his son, because his son's in the pocket of the cults. But I don't know if we get a chance for this. Do I go back to Brutus now? And be like, yo, he wants you dead. This is an owl. Alright, Brutus. Your son definitely wants you dead. I don't know if that changes your mind about anything. He's like, I must kill my son.
Hey, what's your business, kid?
Nothing?
Hey, what's your business, kid?
Is it because I switched the evidence about? I don't know what to do with that. It feels incomplete because of all that. But, I mean, we at least figured out the answers. Oh.
I can't imagine it ended well for whoever lost all this blood.
I mean, look, his dad definitely doesn't seem like he's leaving murder behind. There's a fucking dead woman in the basement and bullets and stuff here, but at least it's normal crime and not like tentacle god, eldritch being, cultist murder. You know what I mean? Let people live. Mind your business, you know what I mean? Alright, like, I don't think Brutus is a good guy by any means, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what I'm saying here. He's better than serving their cult. Seems like we're fucked on all ends, though. It seems like everywhere you go is another eldritch being that's coming to get you. Alright, we gotta go to the fish market, which was in here. Nope, I lied. Where was the fish market? Here. The shells. Fred!
Choose wisely.
See, these are people throwing up from the fish. I saw a bunch last time too. Fred! I hope you're okay. Please be okay. Get you out, buddy. I got away. Fred.
It's done, Fred. The carpenters will be getting in touch soon. Now, do you have something for me?
Perfect. All right, listen up. I've arranged a meeting with a certain high-ranking member of the EOD. His name is Ebony Blackwood.
Oh my god, I met him.
Blackwood, huh? Yeah, I may have run into him once or twice.
If the Order knows something, it's a good bet that Ebony does too. If they have your professor, he knows where she's being kept.
Oh, you
I'll
lied.
give you the address to the meeting place. He'll be expecting me, not you. So keep your wits about you.
Well, we said we could meet him at his house to do his sermon crop or whatever, but okay.
Alright. Thanks, Fred. Good luck and safe travels.
You said you knew where she was being kept and that you could take us to her. And that was a bit of a lie. So, Fred, I'm happy that you're getting out of here and all that, but it's kind of shitty. Like, he's like, oh no, I know a guy who would know where she's being kept and could take you to her. Like, I know a guy that knows a guy. Like, Fred, buddy. Whatever. We did it. It's how it goes, though. You're not always gonna get what you want with these cases. That's how it goes. Alright, so we've got the new case, which is to go meet Blackwood. And that'll be interesting. So, weird cases this time around. So, very, very interesting. Let's go around the block. Let's get back to our hotel. Alright, we're back home, more or less. We go inside. I can't say we're safe, but we're at least here. But, yep. Oh, we got a diary part 2. I think we read part 1. The doctors at the Boston Asylum were looking for a way to fix me. Proved to be a tall order. At first they'd ask me questions. I thought my story would be reported to the officials, but they were just making a list of things to fix. I feared water, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets. I told them about the things in the dark, so they kept me in dark rooms, blindfolded. No progress until they brought the electrodes. They kept my thoughts jumbled. Only the words of the doctor held my mind together. He told me who I am and how to think. He gave me concoctions to keep me sane. It seems I'm getting used to it. Question is, for better or for worse? Holy shit, that's awful. Yeah, that's what the asylums do, though.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Yep. That's fucked up, though. That's just my medal. And it's just the picture. Alright. Alright, no more new notes or anything like that, so I think we need to progress a little bit further to maybe get the extra parts of the diary, as well as other notes in our bedroom to progress things. Really strange cases this time around. I was trying to stay a little bit focused. This case was longer than some of the others, I think, but they're all very elaborate cases. I will say it's a really well done game. It's so elaborate, all of the cases and the piecework that you have to do, the real detective work that you have to go and do back and forth to talk to this person, to get research here. It's very realistic, as much as a game can be, obviously. But the way that they've designed it, the atmosphere, the waypoints, you know, the way that you find things, obviously has a little jank, but what game doesn't? I love it so far, and we are decidedly seeing so many different factions and cults come to the forefront here. And it looks like in the expedition that we were looking at with Professor Harriet Doe, they were at like a Cthulhuan temple but were intercepted by the Esoteric Order of Dagon. And then we've just found the Lord of the Woods cult, so Oakmont is doomed, is what I'm trying to say. No matter which way this goes, Oakmont is screwed, because it looks like all of the Eldritch beings have converged on this city for some reason, and they're all vying for power of Oakmont, it seems. So, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna go insane, probably, but this is phenomenal. I hope you guys are enjoying this journey. Thank you guys so much for being here with me and figuring out the cases as we go. If I'm missing little details, I'm trying to be as thorough as I can, trying to get information while also trying to progress the story. I think next episode we'll probably do a bunch of the side cases if we can, and see what we can, since we have a little bit of a moment before some of the main cases, and then we'll dive back into the main case if we can. We're picking up a lot of side cases, and I don't want to lose track of them and get further away from them as we are. At least get some more context for Oakmont, the flood itself, the people here, the various cults here, the various factions, stuff like that. So that can help maybe inform our decisions going forward, as, you know, we're trying to get as much information as we can glean from people, but obviously decisions have to be made at one point or another. So there's that. Anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching this Sinking City Remastered series. If you guys are enjoying it, please give me a like and subscribe. It helps the channel, and I will see you guys in the next episodes, which will be right over here.